I've demonstrated many uses of voice recognition for gaming. I've also found many other people's examples of using voice recognition for real-life applications. This is a compilation video of examples I've happened to find on YouTube in the last year or so. Links to each video and website are in the description. Please note that there may well be other versions of some of these adaptations out there. This is simply what I've found in general searches with a little follow-up research. I must first highlight Tyler Schrenk, who has several videos demonstrating voice-controlled things around his home. This includes using Amazon's Alexa and the Nest thermostat to control the house temperature, controlling a Dyson Link space heater via Alexa for localized temperature control, activating a cough assist machine via Alexa, controlling and dimming the lights via Alexa, opening and closing the front door via Alexa. He also demonstrates controlling the television using an Xbox One and Kinect, with an Amazon Fire Stick, and using Alexa to control an Xbox One, turning it on, choosing the channel, controlling volume, and pressing the buttons to select options. He has a number of other adaptations for independent living which are worth seeing. Tinker Guru demonstrates a voice-controlled light switch via Google Assistant, an Arduino, and a few other things hacked together. Scott Challer has a video demonstrating a voice-controlled gear change on a bike with the commands faster and slower. 917WVXU has two videos also demonstrating a voice-activated bike gear change with the commands up and down. Mohanad Turifi has a few videos on his work of making a smart shower over the past year, controllable via voice. He shows a voice-controlled water valve via Alexa, a voice-controlled shower via Alexa, which can control the flow rate and temperature, and a more responsive control of flow rate and temperature, controllable via each of Alexa and Google Assistant. Researching the topic a little further, this has been done already. In early 2018, Alex on Tech interviewed Michael Poloha demonstrating their Moen digital shower, which can be controlled by Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. It has now come to market. The Queo SmarTap is a similar product released in 2017, controlled via Alexa, and there's an interview with the marketing VP. Both, the showers, seem to allow temperature control and presets for temperature and flow rate. In 2017, there was an attempt to raise money for the Wi-Fi smart shower through Indiegogo, but it didn't go anywhere, and later the project became part of Abron Telecom. Way back in 2010 for their senior capstone project, David Simmet and Eric Salamanca worked together on a hacked-together version, allowing temperature choice and even including a CD player for playing music. There are a few other examples on YouTube, but annoyingly they only demonstrate turning the shower on and off, showing nothing about temperature, flow rate, or presets. Gillian Hon Sigurdsson showed a video of his Google Assistant device connected to his hot tub for filling and draining at various flow rates. His website has information about how he put it together. Explore and Share, crediting CNET, shows Kohler's Sense8 Smart Faucet, a somewhat flawed implementation of a kitchen tap controlled with voice commands. It can be turned on and off, though you can't control the temperature. It can dispense fixed amounts of water, but only in whole numbers, so you can't easily get 1.5 of a given measure. And it requires manual positioning before voice activation can be used. It can be used with Google Assistant, Amazon's Alexa, and Apple's Siri, though you have to tell each of them to ask the tap to do something, which is again quite clunky. Hand motion and manual controls also work. Others have worked on this tap concept. In late 2018, Delta made an upgrade for their Touch 20 faucet tech so that it connects with Alexa, allowing voice-activated control of flow rate, temperature, and dispensing fixed amounts. You still need to ask Alexa to ask the tap to do something, but it can do fractional volumes and doesn't need manual positioning before using voice. It can also do volume presets, for example filling a specific vase or drinking bottle to a given level. I am a little impressed that they upgraded existing 2018 tech rather than needing to make a custom-built thing. And they claim to have a ton of different tap types. Pour-Me was a Kickstarter trying to do the same thing via Alexa, though it didn't manage to get the funding. And in 2017, Michiel Zid, in a team of 4 students, made a prototype of a voice-controlled tap for dispensing fixed amounts. Martin of vMix demonstrates using voice commands for switching cameras during program production. including adding specific effects during events. Adzin Shamshirgaran has a video demonstrating controlling a small robot, with voice commands run through Pocket Sphinx. This was done for the Autonomous Intelligent Robots course at Cleveland State University. There are a number of other demonstrations of voice-activated robots, but this one was interesting because the same Ubuntu-based work also gave it autonomous exploration, and the ability to follow a coloured ball. Tim and Amber Wilborn have a video demonstrating voice activation of a programmable logic computer, but only as a proof of concept, as they are unsure of useful applications for this. IMTS previews Athena, a voice control software developed by It Speaks in the last year or so, and is used for machine tools without access to the internet. The company Makino is an early adopter. This software allows inexperienced users to start using machine tools with far less training. Modern Machine Shop highlights this. One useful application is simply finding instructions for fixing the given part, rather than having to do some manual searching on the computer or through paper manuals. Panoptic Media demonstrates this as well, showing that anyone can do it so long as they know the necessary voice commands. DreamPax demonstrates a voice-controlled radiology viewer for browsing between captured images and series of images. Unusually, they used computer-simulated speech for demonstrating the voice commands. The intent is to reduce occupational injury in radiologists looking through images. So that was an interesting exploration of sensible and unusual applications of voice recognition. All of the links I found will be in the description.